And finally, for today's program, let's turn to Ashlee Chism for a look at Adventist history. This week, learn about the first issue of the Advent Review and Sabbath Herald that was printed in the U.S. state of New York.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. On May 1st, 1966, the constituency of the Allegheny Conference in the North American Division voted to divide into two new conferences, Allegheny East Conference and Allegheny West Conference. Approved for reorganization by the Columbia Union Conference in July 1966, the two new conferences, which still exist today, held their first constituency meetings in November 1966 and officially began operating on January 1st, 1967. The first president for Allegheny East was W.A. Thompson, and for Allegheny West, Walter Merrill Starks. However, Starks was soon called to organize and direct the very first General Conference Stewardship Department. And on May 6, 1852, the Advent Review and Sabbath Herald, commonly referred to as the Review, began to be printed in Rochester, New York, after moving from its previous location in Saratoga Springs, New York. The Review was published at the Rochester location through October 30th, 1855, and then moved to Battle Creek, Michigan. In that first issue printed in Rochester, James White, the editor of the Review, had something to say that is very pertinent today. We think that the past will give some idea of our present and future work. Thus far in the progress of the cause, but little has been accomplished without persevering effort. In this respect, we may safely judge of the present and future by the past. Today, we can safely judge that the persevering effort needed in the past is still needed today as we proclaim the second coming of Christ. And that was This Week in Adventist History.